So I have a bit of a confession to make.
Oh, yeah.
Last anniversary, I tried to write, a romantic song for my partner. I had the candles, the guitar, the whole setup.
Okay, I see where this is going.
Let's just say it sounded less like endless love and more like a dying toaster.
The dying toast.
A dying toaster trying to negotiate with a fax machine. It was truly terrible.
Well, luckily for your partner's ears and probably your relationship, today is February 18, 2026. The era of the toaster ballad might finally be over.
And that's because we're doing a deep dive on Google DeepMind's Lyria 3.
Exactly. This is completely shifting the landscape for music production.
I've been tracking the beta release on this.
Yeah.
The promise is that we're finally moving past those, weird, disjointed instrumental loops.
We are. It's all about continuity and coherence now. Previous models were decent at texture making something sound like a piano or a drum.
But not an actual song.
Right. Lyria 3 is generating high-fidelity vocals and lyrics that actually maintain a narrative. It's dissolving the barrier between having a musical idea and producing a fully realized track.
That vocal generation part is the holy grail. Usually AI vocals just drift off key or turn into gibberish after 10 seconds.
But Lyria 3 sustains the context. We're talking 30-second clips that flow naturally. It's live in beta now, right inside the Gemini app.
Okay.
But the technical leap that I find most interesting is the multimodal input. It's not just text to audio anymore.
Meaning I don't just type sad song, I can feed it something visual.
You can upload a video or an image, and the model interprets the semantic, the vibe of that visual and translates it into audio texture.
I saw the demo prompts they released for this. They were surprisingly specific.
Yeah.
One was a comical R&B slow jam about a sock finding their match.
Which is just a brilliant example. The model has to understand the humor of the idea and the musical tropes of R&B to make that work.
And then there was the nostalgic Afrobeat track about a mother's home-cooked plantains.
Yeah, it's capturing a very specific sensory memory and converting it to sound. I mean, that is a heavy lift for a neural net.
It really is. And, speaking of heavy lifting and making things like this work in a real-world workflow, if you're trying to figure out where these kinds of advanced agents could fit into your business for software development or automation, you really need to check out our sponsor, Embersilk.
Right.
They're the partners you need to uncover exactly where AI can make a high-leverage impact for your company, or even just for your personal life. You can find them at embersilk.com.
So speaking of leverage and control, Lyria 3 isn't a black box where you just press a button and hope for the best.
You want to be the artist, not just
Yeah.
the person pushing the button.
Exactly. DeepMind really emphasized balancing that automation with user agency. You can direct the details, mood, style, genres like folk, funk, or jazz.
And they even paired it with the Nanobanana model to generate custom cover art.
Simultaneously, it's a full product suite.
Nanobanana is a fantastic name. I know they've integrated this into the YouTube ecosystem with DreamTrack for shorts.
Which is huge for creators. It solves that constant headache of finding royalty-free music that actually fits the timing of a video.
A problem I know all too well.
And what's really reassuring is how they've built the safety architecture to support all this creativity. It uses something called Synthenite to watermark every track.
That's the imperceptible signal, right?
Yeah, it's embedded in the audio wave itself. It allows software to verify that the audio is AI-generated, which maintains transparency.
So even if it gets edited, you still know its origin.
Exactly. It builds a lot of trust. And I read that the system is specifically tuned for original expression, not for mimicry.
So you can't just ask it for a song that sounds exactly like a famous pop star.
You can't. The system has filters set up, and it will actually nudge you toward creating something new instead. It encourages you to develop your own sound.
That seems like a very healthy way forward for the whole industry. Is this globally accessible yet?
It's rolling out now for users 18 and up. It supports 8 languages too, including Hindi, Japanese, and Spanish. It's a truly global tool right out of the gate.
Wow. It feels like a massive democratization of production. Well, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the audio frontier, please subscribe and leave a 5-star review. It really helps us keep the lights on.
It does. And here's maybe a final thought to take with you.
Yeah.
If the barrier to making music is now just a photo or a fleeting thought you have, think about the genres we have now. Rock, hip-hop, they're so broad.
Right.
When everyone on Earth has a full production studio in their pocket, what kind of bizarre, hyper-niche micro-genres are going to emerge? That evolution is going to be fascinating to hear.